Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Arutuo Bonlia with 1,187 rating versus Black Cards with 1,724 rating, so it's going to be another high-rated DB video, and hopping right in, we will go ahead and see Arutuo decide to go first, 40 versus 43. Opening hands, we have Marincess, Dive, Orange Light, Battle Ocean, Spring Girl, and Droll. They have the Last Judge, Ash Blossom, Nib, Engraver, and Nib. So Black Cards is still playing the Odion deck, which also I didn't know that this was like the Odion deck. Like I knew everyone was calling it, but I didn't know why it was called Odion, but it's like the anime character or whatever. So I'll start calling it the Odion deck too. So they're going to go main phase, activate Battle Ocean, and then activate Dive to E-Telly from deck. They Ash Blossom it, and then now we're going to go normal, summon out Spring Girl, make Blue Slug, and then Blue Slug Chainlink 1, Spring Girl Chainlink 2. So mill the Fua, and then add back the Spring Girl. And then we decide to just pass turn and try to hold our starter for the follow-up turn, which oh wait, we can't even use it, never mind, because this is a banish monster, that's right, can't banish a card, never mind, yeah, we don't even have a play. And we couldn't make the other link one either, because we already went through Dive. And then they draw into the Last Judge. Main phase, activate Last Judge, go ahead, search out the man with the mark, and then we could drop Droll and Lockbird on them. That's fine, so... Also, I'm not even sure if Orange Light's good in this deck, because I know you have the new Marincess, but won't it only be good going first, though? Because odds are going second, like, this card just won't be live, unless if we play other fairies. Maybe we play other fairies, draw into Nib, and then go main phase. We can go normal, summon out Spring Girl, make Blue Slug again, then Blue Slug effect, Spring Girl effect, mill 2, they get burned for 200, add back Spring Girl. Okay, decides to not make the Sea Angel there and try to get access to another Marincess Dive. Maybe they only play one. Make Coral, Battle Ocean effect to equip. Coral effect, special, back out the Spring Girl from the graveyard. Okay, and now we'll activate Spring Girl to banish and special summon out. And then on that summon, activate Nib. I'll go ahead, tribute everything, pass over the token, and then Coral effect to add back. I love how this deck just, like, always has follow-up, though. Like, every card just, like, says, like, add back, like, search. That's, like, one of my favorite parts of this deck. I'm a big Marincess fan. Well, I used to be a big Marincess fan. Now the deck's really bad. The deck was bad back then, too, when I played it, but it was, like, playable. Normal summon effect, go ahead, grab out Treasure, and then activate Treasure, go ahead and set the Serpent. And now, from here, we're going to go ahead, set Imperm, and then activate Treasure to go search. I can grab out the Merciless from the decks of the hand, the Scorpion, and then activate Engraver, discard, go search, grab out Tract. That's fine. Activate Tract, add Lurie, discard Lurie, summon Lurie into Requiem. And then Requiem effect, tribute, bring out Lacrima effect, go dump. And then that's going to dump the Fiendsmith in Paradise. Requiem effect to equip, and then use that to bring out the Engraver. And then activate the Last Judge to go ahead and search out for the man with the mark. Then activate Necro Equip effect, draw into Temple of the Kings. Activate Engraver, shuffle back special, which also Merciless would have been able to grab the Temple of the Kings anyways. So it's not like it was that good of a draw. We could just search the field spell now for like extra follow-up. And then on summon of the Engraver, just activate Nib. Otherwise, I just make DDD. So go ahead, tribute everything, pass over the token. And now summon out the Scorpion by banishing, and then effect, grab out Treasure of the Kings. Honestly, we probably just had to hold it. Yeah, I probably can't activate Nib. Because if you drop Nib there, I think you just lose for sure, right? They just search Temple of the Kings, and they have Serpent summon, and just do too much anyways. So we probably just had to hold it, even though it feels really bad, because if they make DDD, you lose. But now if we drop Nib, we just lose anyways. Now we're going to go ahead and make the Divine Serpent, and then activate the effect to reset both the traps from the graveyard, make a Link Spider, battle phase, attack, and then activate the effect to destroy, and then this gangs half the original attack, then swing, so, getting some good damage in, but damage doesn't really matter at this point, we're just way too far ahead. Effect to go ahead and banish with SP, banish the field spell, they draw a Droll, then emit defeat. On to game number 2 now. We'll see Marincess go first. Opening hands, we have Blue Tang, Droplet, Ash Blossom, Droll, and Seahorse. They have Purge, Nib, Last Judge, Temple of the Kings, and Fenrir. Okay, so they'll go main phase, normal summon out Blue Tang, effect, go ahead, dump the Aqua Angel. And this is the new card. So this card says link monsters this card points to cannot be destroyed at battle. Also, it's always treated as a Marincess card, that's why we can dump it. You can only use the following effects to this card once per duel. It says if you control a Trickstar or Marincess monster, you can special summon this card from your hand or graveyard. And then if it's used as a link material, you can link out all the opponent's cards and all their set cards. So we'll be able to peep the hand and see exactly what they have. So link off in the Sea Angel, then Sea Angel 1, Aqua Angel 2. Look at the hand. You know, we don't get to like minstrel banish anything, but we just get the knowledge of what's there. And then go ahead, bring out Coral. And then Blue Tang effect, look at the top 3. Hitting a Spring Girl, that's a good hit. Put the rest of the cards back to the bottom. Also just playing DD Crow. Okay, Coral effect, special summon back out. Well, I guess it doesn't like put it to the bottom, right? It shuffles it into the deck. But bring out Blue Tang. And then, yeah, it's fine. So they're fine with them making Coral Triangle, make Blue Slug effect, add back the Blue Tang, use those, bring out the Coral Triangle, and then they're going to go Coral Graveyard effect, add back Aqua Angel, and then, okay, now they have Coral Triangle, they're going to purge that, and then special summon out Seahorse from the hand, that's fine, and then go ahead, use those. Or they're thinking about doing something else? Okay. They're going to use those to make the Great Bubble Reef. Yup, and then set Droplet. They know they have nibs, so they're not going to play into it or anything. Otherwise, you know, obviously they could have, like, you know, Spring Girl and the Bahamut Shark. I guess, wait, can you even do that? Wait, am I tripping? Because I know this locks you in the water. You can't activate that except for water. What am I missing? I know there's something that, like, locks you into Marincess, right? Am I forgetting? There's something. There was something with Coral Triangle that people would mess up on. You cannot special summon monsters that turn you active this effect except for water monsters. Maybe that's what it was. I just remember people messing up with this card. But, okay, I guess it's not that. So, we'll go ahead and now pass. They draw Last Judge, activate the Great Bubble Reef, banish, draw into last light stage, which light stage is able to grab out the Aqua Angel. So this is probably just like, I would assume it's just a one of, right? You just play like one of this, one Terraforming, and then also can search the Marincess field spell too. It's like options. So now they go special out Fenrir. Fenrir effect goes search, grab out another copy of Fenrir, and then we can drop Droll to stop them from going Last Judge. Then they're going to go Fenrir, Banish, Battle Phase, Swing, and then main phase 2, pass, draw another copy of Droll. It's actually not a bad draw for the next turn. Also, maybe there's a world where we should have dropleted this. So that way we get to keep the Great Bubble Reef. And then next turn we could just go Battle Phase, beat over Fenrir. Or, what was the card drawn for turn? Wasn't it Temple of the King, or was it another Last Judge? It was another Last Judge. Okay, yeah, maybe we could have done that different. I don't think. Oh, maybe we even just droplet this, like on the effect of search. If they Last Judge, we draw them. If they summon a body, sure, we have Ash for Fiendsmith cards. It's not like the Man with the Mark does anything under Droll. They're gonna go Coral, Triangle to special summon back out 2 from the graveyard, Fenrir to banish. And then in response, chain Droplet, get rid of Light Stage to shut that down. Maybe should have activated Light Stage first. And then, I don't know if they played a second one, but then they could have searched and then dropleted and got rid of it for free. Now, from here, they're going to go activate Coral effect, special summon back out the Aqua Angel, use that to make Sea Angel effect. The thing is, we still know that they have Nib in hand. I guess we want them to Nib, and then they can't Fenrir. But then they go this and the Fiendsmith combo, and then if we Ash that, then they have Fenrir. They activate Battle Ocean, make the Marbled Rock, activate Battle Ocean and Coral effects, so add back and equip, grab back Seahorse, and then equip. Okay, they have Marbled Rock effect that can also just add back, grab back the Aqua Angel, okay, and then special summon out the Sea Angel there, or not Sea Angel, the Seahorse there. Now use those to make the World Sea effect. Sure, that doesn't do anything. Yeah, I was gonna say, just banishes this. It won't come back because we're waterlocked. But like, this isn't a board. Like, all we did was like basically just beat over Fenrir. Yeah, no, this was not. There's no way this was the proper play, right? and they only play one Great Bubble Reef, which I don't know if the extra deck standard for this deck has changed, but I used to play 2 Great Bubble Reef. Like, this card is insane. This card's insane. I want to summon this card, like, every turn if possible. This card says discard the special back out of water. Well, a Marincess, but, like, still, you can use this to, like, summon out Coral Triangle. And you always want Coral Triangle in rotation. That's, like, infinite follow-up. This also just gives you draws. Like, I like this card a lot. I was always trying to spam this card. If you can, I was ending on 2 of this card. End on 2 of this card plus the trap. And now you have 2 monsters with 3,800 attack plus a trap that makes them unaffected. And you draw 2. And next turn, you have, like, special summon back capabilities. Like, it's hard to beat that. It's hard. Even, like, in current format, like, it would be hard for, like, a Ryziel deck to, like, out that. Right? I guess they can out one of them with Desiree. No, you would just stop it. You would just hold your trap for... I guess you'd have to trap the Engraver. Yeah, but you'd have a bunch of hand traps too, so you could probably stop sequence at that point. Special out Fenrir, activate Last Judge, search out the man with the mark. On res, drop the Droll and Lockbird. Fenrir, banish World Sea. Normal summon out the man with the mark. Okay. And now, those are 2 bodies, but it's going to go battle phase, beat over the slug, and the man with the mark attack directly. Main phase 2, set, pass. Yeah, I think it's fair to actually not go for Fiendsmith here, because, like, the opponent has got us to a point. I guess, like, what does Fiendsmith even do? Like, what do we even achieve off of it, right? Like, I guess we get Paradise set up, because, like, we can't go DDD. Can't make SP. Well, I mean, we can, but they don't do anything. Yeah, I guess Fenrir's... Fenrir's good enough. This card's pretty good. Then they draw a Nib, and they still haven't forced out Nib in the opponent's hand. So, like, now, this turn, we're basically just playing in the Nib. They're gonna go activate, dive to summon out Aqua Angel. Okay, so they could have gone late stage search this and had a free discard. Or free pitch off the field. Then normal summon out Blue Tang. Make the Stealth Kraken effect. They imperm that. And then on res, we're going to go Fenrir to banish in case they just try to, like, beat over and pass with that. But while you control Temple of the Kings. Oh, yeah, we don't control Temple of the Kings. So this would be able to be destroyed by battle. So now they're going to go activate Spring Girl. Banish the special summon out. And then now we can use Spring Girl to make Blue Slug. Blue Slug, Chainlink 1, Spring Girl, Chainlink 2, mill nothing, add back Seahorse, but they do play multiple late stage, that's what we're seeing here. Then we can go special summon out the Seahorse, and then on that summon, activate Nib, tribute the field, pass over the token, and now that finally should be game. Like, they finally should be able to win on the next turn. Pass, draw the man with the mark, then go main phase. They're going to go activate Last Judge to try to go ahead and search for the man with the mark. They ash it, and now we normal man with the mark. Effect, go ahead grab out Field Spell, and then Field Spell can go play Serpent. We have Temple of the Kings already too. Then we're going to go Field Spell effect, go ahead add out the Scorpion from the deck to the hand. Okay, isn't that just already game? Like, can't we just summon this, battle phase, swing, this will destroy it, and then swing for game because they're only at 39? So, special by banishing, activate the effect to go search, go ahead, grab out Treasure of the Kings, and then battle phase, yeah, that's just game. So, GG's, they said, Fowa. I don't know what that means. Maybe that means free in German. But okay, yeah, we're gonna end up seeing Marincess there. I don't think they played that correctly. I think they needed to force out Nib earlier. Let's just be honest. Instead of going for World Sea, they had to find a way to build a board somehow to force out Nib. Maybe they needed to go like Sea Angel into Field Spell instead of dive. I don't remember how their turn 2 went, but they needed to set up something to force the opponent to drop Nib. Like, we just needed them to drop Nib so that way they can't summon Fenrir. And we just needed that to happen. Because otherwise, like, we're just going to get put in a point to where the opponent has Nib. We can never do anything through Nib. We just have to eat Nib and skip a turn, basically. and we're giving our opponent multiple turns to set up their engine while we're also not setting up interruptions through our engine. I think they just like failed to see how they actually won the game. They failed to see their win condition and their lose condition. But with that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.